Alrighty. Everything seems good over there. Seems like the game's a bit quiet. No, should be okay. But when I hit something, yeah, that seems pretty, pretty loud spike there. Hey, yeah. So, let's see. I've got a fair amount done since the last time I was here. Just wanted to catch up because I was starting to feel like I was getting a bit too ahead of myself here, and wanted to just catch up with everybody before I headed on, kept going here. Can't remember. I think I had a zip line down when I was last here, but I just enclosed it with some rock, made it feel, you know, nice little cozy area to launch your zip line off of. And you can always just land in the water there instead if you feel like not going all the way over. It's a nice quick way down. Before it was a little bit risky, you could just jump and possibly land on the shallows there. I've left this open just because I still occasionally bring log carts across the span there and lay them down here. I've done all of the hanging lights, hanging skulls. It's really made quite a difference here. You'll see it more at night, but it really makes the place feel nice. Oops. Just use some aloe. Stand up on that. I suppose I should, don't really need to, but cause I'm probably not going to save. I'm just wandering around doing a bit of a recap of what I've been doing, but might as well keep the energy up. So yeah, just trying to remember what I had last. I don't think I had any of this cafe section down. You got your single table over here. It's the nicest one because then you got the deer skin there, because deer skin is just such a pain to get and hard survival, especially right here. There's no where I am right next to the yacht, there's no deers around here really. Have to go all the way over to my wood harvesting area over there. So yeah, we got that single table there, the nice one, and you got the double table, and you got 3 chairs on this one and 4 chairs on this one. Gonna make it feel nice. The rock was not facing the right way, so if I try to put something on like a light or something on this one, then it just faces yeah, kind of out that way or that way instead of facing right towards me where the table is. So I'm probably just gonna not put something there. So we got the I think I sort of already knew about this, but then Zuma Arcade was doing it, and I helped him as he was doing it as well, so it's like, I don't know. But basically you just have a head of something, like in this case a deer head, and in this case attached to a birdhouse, to make it more extended out from the wall, or in this case a rock pillar. And that, you can build off of that, off of the deer head, so you know you can hang all your lights, etc., off of the deer heads. And then in other uses, I was also doing. You can put rock walls on top of them. Hope to get to that at some point. Maybe do even a video on it or something. I don't know. It's pretty unique, neat kind of thing for building on stuff. If you don't have necessarily anywhere to place stuff, you can just put some heads down, and then you can build on top of those. Let's see, I built this up, added the roof here. I couldn't get it quite nice, so I'm just going to chop off that last 2 sections there once I build it. Added the kind of, I don't know, cafes, I don't know, the butcher area, whatever, the kitchen thing. Still need to fill in tons of herbs and all that, and alcohol and stuff on the shelves there, but yeah, at least got stuff placed down. Got a storeroom in here. I think I might place one more light under there, but I got the one light up here, so it kind of makes a dark feeling storeroom, as it should feel, where you store your potatoes out of the light. And then got more of the rabbit farm going on here. Finally starting to get some actual numbers going. Almost halfway done this little horseshoe of rabbits. And then I have other custom floors that I still need to put more rabbit cages on, but I'm just going to build the other ones first. Or fill the other ones before I build these new ones. So got 3 extra platforms I have to build on. And then I guess all of these gardens weren't finished, so yeah, I finished all the gardens and all the stick fences surrounding them. I like how this one kind of lets you walk right onto the surrounding skirting or whatever, the stuff that catches you so you don't fall. I like that it continues the feel of the everything. One thing that did annoy me, gotta fill this in. One thing that did annoy me was that I think I accidentally canceled a blueprint that was surrounding this tree with the garden that was there before, but I think it's gone now, and I can't really refill it because everything else was already built and I had saved. So that's rather annoying, but what else? Here. Not too much upstairs, or at least over here, except for on the, essentially my room. It's gotten a decent amount of work done, gotten all the, well, a bunch of the bones up from here, all the way up to the top here. Decided what to do with the tables here. Started to lay out the 4-poster bed here. Got more tables, etc. Still don't know what I want to do with these corners, this one and that corner over here. I feel like I want to put something in them, but kind of nice left open? I don't know. Gotta decide what I want to do there. Yeah, we got the garden built, so now I can have all the plants growing in here and have a nice place to sit down and look out at the day. Midday is probably the worst time. It looks kind of sort of washed out and over bright. But I like the feel of more down inside the trees down over here. So yeah, I filled in all this stuff. It's looking good here. All these walls. Realized I hadn't placed this because I was wondering how I was going to get up to those. I wasn't sure if I was going to maybe come up from over this way. That was weird. I pressed the sprint button, but it just didn't fucking do anything. Anyways, I wasn't sure if I was going to come up that way or... anyways, so I filled that in now since I realized I'm good just coming up like this into these kind of executive little dining areas up here. I feel like up here will be a really nice floor. That's weird. I wonder what that periodic juddering is. Although now it seems to have stopped. Okay. Put all these small tables in as a... oh, yeah, there it goes again. Getting weird lag spikes, just little judders. Anyways, yeah, got some just small tables as a as a alternative fencing. Remember, I did something like that on the Zoom Arcade server, and then that was away for a while, so Third Axis had to finish that part of the base, but still had some of those tables over there. It's kind of cool. And then remember recently Zuma did same kind of alternate method of railings. He did was it the weapons holders? That was pretty cool. So yeah, I can't remember if I even had the all these stairs, no, railings, stick fences laid out last time I've done it, but or down a stream, but I've done, I laid these out and I finished them since that time, and that was like 3,000 sticks, something like that. That was, or, no, more like 250, yeah, 2,000 sticks, say like 2,300, 2,400, but, well, I guess I've been building since then, so maybe, yeah, maybe like 2,500. But it's really made the lounge upstairs area here, the nice dining area, very come together, very feel safe here. It's not always worried about falling off, because that was fun before. As you can see, I've gotten a decent amount of the bones, or at least started, but there's still, I mean, you can see in the bottom there, there's almost 3,000, 2,700. A lot of bones still to go. What else we got here? Gotta fix that stupid fucking thing. I fixed it on the last stream and then it re-broke again, so it's really annoying. Usually they at least, oh, I think there was supposed to be another stair going down below, but it just went right through, so I tried to break it, and this one stayed, so I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll leave it for now. But this one's still there, so I need to rebuild a second one down below to catch this one, and hopefully it actually works this time. Maybe I'll build up some rock walls as so it has to go through more entities, so it'll be less likely to go through the floor, which is very annoying. Yeah, we got the hidden entrance up over here to the this level. And down here, I forgot, and I built over, I think probably right here or so, where I said I was going to come down from down there, come up here, and on a floating rock platform do something, because you can't just come up flush with the stairs, because then it will either poke through or I'll be too high or something. Anyway, but it's a secondary project I have to do later, but I forgot and I built over, so I just have to knock some of these down. Hopefully it won't look too bad, but it would be nice to get all the sticks pointing in the right direction. You can see this one has the end pole, and then this one has a pokey pole too, sticking out. That's not the way I wanted. I had to put this table here because it was a little hole that I kept, well, not kept wanting to, but it was there. Originally I left it there on purpose because I liked it, but I was like, I can see people complaining about that. Like, hey, you left the hole there, fall there. No, it was on purpose, fool. But anyways, I just put that there to cover it, right? That's okay. I built these two things out here, so now you can actually just walk over. I still need to layer more custom floor over so that you can actually step up here without having to jump. But anyways, now it's just a light jump and then you're up. I don't really need to be. I'm already down up here showing what's going on. Oh yeah, I guess built that light there, placed and built that light, placed a bunch of lights down here, started rebuilding all the tables and chairs that I had in the first iteration of the base. I don't have the like weapon holders and everything that I had, because honestly this is just starting to drain me with how much bones are costing, because I can't do deer skin because that's even worse. Really kind of miss when the rabbit skin was what because that's what I originally built all my chairs in, but then I didn't copy them because I was just using, in my head I was like, I'll just use the resources on other stuff, which I kind of did because I didn't want to cheat and use too many resources rebuilding the base. So then, but now when I'm trying to rebuild my chairs, they're much fucking harder, so it's really annoying. But yeah, I'm trucking away here. I got some more lighting, finally fixed this damn thing. Walk up there. Placed and built these arrow things just to fill the space. Placed and haven't built most of these shelving units just to kind of break up the monotony of the tree platforms here. Placed and built all of the stick fences on the tree platforms, or most of them. placed some of these down, but they cost 7 deer skin. I don't know. Might just not build these. See how I feel once I build. There's 2 left that I don't know about. 1 left that I do want to build, and then there's a couple more chairs I have to build first. So, or quite a few more chairs, I think. It's 14 with these 2 minus 9. Yeah, that's still quite a few chairs. Yeah, I built all this, added these, or built the stick fence, I should say. Anything with sticks I managed to whittle down. Still just tons of bones and logs to build mostly. Add more of these just to fill in the space, make it interesting. I can't remember if I had built, last time I showed everything, I can't remember if I built all of this, but just more stuff to break up this monotony, like these couches and some more of that stuff. Just lots of stuff on the, oh, there's another 2 couches too. That means there's less chairs, but these ones fit nicely too. This is the one that I really did know I wanted to build. It fits here and covers the fact that this is pretty uneven. I had it the first one too, so I wanted to copy that. Got a bunch more lighting elements I have to build here. I've already finished a couple of them. Haven't done anything on these defensive tree things. I still have to spruce up these middle levels down here a little bit, but not too much. They're so little space, there's not much to put here. And then spruce up the top levels up there quite a bit, but that'll be like one of the last things I do. That's still part of the base. Because there's other things I have to do even beyond that, but they're technically outside of this main section of the base. So. Yeah, just built more lighting all over the place. Built more chairs there. Actually finished some of these chairs, which is very nice. Oh, it's because these ones were sticks, that's why. And then they used some of the... Okay, so yeah, I was building, last time I streamed, I was building these. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot, I think I forgot to upload that to YouTube, and then it went and disappeared because Twitch doesn't save them. Oops. That explains why there's such a big gap. Damn it. Well, I've been explaining as if it's been a while, so I guess it's not too bad. But yeah, I think all you missed in that Twitch stream then was just that I placed a bunch of the stuff down. Now I've actually built a bunch of the stuff. Look at all this stuff. Now it's still unbuilt because it's requiring so many bones and logs. And still a few deer skin. All pretty tame over here. Already done, nothing to see. Yeah, pretty basic stuff here. More of the same, really. Just space filling and make it interesting. Some of them are llama jockey style armchairs, or some of them are sectional couches. This is just to block any fire bombs that they happen to throw in, because this is one of the most open sections in the entire base. I think I still need to add more, because that tree could theoretically be hit, although it would be a hard angle considering the lobbing motion they used to throw. So, I don't know. Just built a lot of this, or at least placed it, and built some of it. Built the rest of these just defensive in the fact that it's defensive against yourself, so you can't fall off the edge. Stick fences. I think that's all inside. As I'm looking at it, it's not much, but it's just so many sticks mostly, and still a lot of bones and wood and stuff that I've whittled down, but it's just so much work. It's crazy. Yeah, nothing new. Oh, one thing. Last time I was here, I was showing you that I was doing the kite back and forth, gliding the glider back and forth to grab heads and skulls and bones, heads and skulls. But then I was like, oh, wait a minute, why don't I just put more bone baskets on here, and also doing, to get heads over here, I can just spam this, and then I can just push all these skulls once I place them down, and then I can just push them all the way over here. So that was significantly faster, so that's how I acquired a bunch of the lights, to build all the lights. I can't remember if I was even done all this pathway the last time I was streaming. Oh, and another cool thing, I'm not sure if this is because I switched back to single player from multiplayer, or if they just, I don't know, or if I just misestimated where I thought the that wet spot was. I thought it was like over here, and I was like, oh, and yeah, because that's where I had my my actual little splish splash water area on the first game, so that on the first map, so that I knew it was right there. So I'm pretty sure they moved it or something. But anyways, over here, it's back. So I can rebuild my little splish splash area, even actually totally rebuild it up into like a water temple. Okay, so now it's nighttime. I can actually get a nice feel of how this place looks. I should eat a bit. Yeah, I think I still want some more lights in here, although by the time I build upstairs there, it may, the light oversplash may just come down here anyways, and even in the dimmer way, which may be even cooler than just building lights down here directly. So we'll see, and it'll save on resources, so we'll see how that plays out there. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the trees ended up looking and the lighting, now that it's all, well, most of it's all in place. This middle section over here doesn't have many, or almost any active lights, because the, I'll do it in a sec here, but that's mostly going to be governed by the fires that are, there's one there, two over there, and one down there, and those put out a lot of light, so don't have to worry too much about the middle section. I don't think I looked down here. So yeah, this is the one area that I fully finished. There's a lot of sticks, got a lot of deer skin too, and hard survival. Well, this done. Added these little stone railing things for nice little effect. Bunch of lights here. Bunch of logs that actually have been built. A lot of the logs are just laid down. Still so many logs. Well, it's not that many when I look down on there. It's just 700 basically, but just looking at them, there's so many things that cost 8 logs. Yeah, goddamn, what do you call them, I've forgotten what I was talking about now. Got that Steam messaging. Whatever. Don't think anybody's watching from up here. Although this is up. Whatever. Can't hurt to eat some food, but mostly going for this. Stupid food, maybe dehydrated. I should have drank earlier, but I would have had more of a couple of seconds to do that if I hadn't eaten back then. nothing really out in the tree killing fields that's changed, so I don't need to go out there to update y'all. So yeah, the fires down here do quite a bit of the work, and a lot of the lights are still unfinished, so by the time it's done, this whole area will really feel nice and sparkly. Those lights are unfinished, that'll really shine out here. Yeah, that's gonna be very nice. And it's already pretty nice as it is, in my opinion. I don't know. And then, I think I showed you, or maybe I didn't show you down there. Just literally just little basic, here's where a lot of the bones that I actually built go here. Logs and stuff. Where most of the work that I actually put in is on this section. It is closest to the resources, so I'm still sort of working my way towards the far side of the base building as I go. I'm thinking I need to add lights in the tips of the eaves or the apexes here. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll come up through this way. It's just this stick fence right here poking out, so it's like, I'll just put this here, and then you won't notice. You'll just be like, oh, there's stuff there. That makes sense. I can't walk there. Covering the fuck-ups. Covering the fuck-ups. Blocked off all the... Oh, that's where these... I'm always looking for the rocks to whittle down. This is where a big group of them are. But anyways, I place them there to kind of direct you into the... direct you into the spots where you can actually kind of walk under. And then, where the rocks are, you can't really walk under too well. There's only a few spots, like right here, should be able to... man, it's still pretty hard to get. But, anyways, it should be cool. I've got these so that I can hopefully bring a sled up and around and past this tree. Hopefully, I don't think it'll work, but that'd be cool if it did. If not, it'll just kind of look neat. Way to get up here as well. And then, let's see, that was everything down here, right? Oh, did the fires die? Yeah, whatever. Just going up here, checking out all these. Hey. I've managed to get stuck in the only place you can get stuck. Maybe I should have relit the fires. It would have been a bit nicer underlit in here, but now you can just see the power of just the standing lights that are going on here. Doing pretty well themselves. Normally I sprint through here. If you have momentum, you just slide over everything, but I'm going kind of slower, so I sometimes get caught on stuff, and then I have to jump. If you're looking, you're like, oh, fucking nerd, you made it so you have to jump. No, it's just, you just need a bit of momentum, that's all. I mean, it is way nicer if you don't have to do that, but sometimes we have to work with what works, or what we're given, or I don't know. Fucking hell. So yeah, I'm very happy with how these lights have turned out with nighttime. I think it's kind of dark in the moment, or at the moment, in my little house here, my room here. So I think I'm gonna need to add more lights. I only have these two at the moment. So a little bit. So when I place this one, it's kind of meant to look like a person is sleeping right there, because I'll have the pillow behind. Trust me, it'll work. But that'll just be one more light there, and I don't think that'll be enough, so I'll probably... Don't want to do more chandeliers, there's so many bones and heads required. I'll just, mostly bones, but I'll just add a couple more scout lights around this area. Here's well, it doesn't really affect the lighting. Love that twinkling effect. It's a shame. Huh. No. The draw distance doesn't affect the trees, or so it seems. Interesting. So I just have to walk up, and then I get more of this tree action, all the twinkling lights. Maybe from this angle would be nicer. Yeah, I'm just gonna go upstairs and do I must have hit that one spot. I think I know exactly where it was. Go upstairs, see how it looks in the moonlight, sign off. But, yeah, I know exactly where I fucked up there. Yeah, right here. It's one hole. It looks like you can make it up, but no. I should almost put another thing there, but usually if I'm paying attention, it's fine. But put another stair there to stop that. I think I almost want to way later on when I have one of these, I might want to put even more lights in here. And I remember the first time I had a glimpse of seeing how nice it looks with all the lights in here is when a friend and he came in with the command console on, so just for the hell of it, it was like I wasn't even thinking about it. It was just like, alright, we need lights, alright, go to the book, grab, alright, here we go, place them up, but I didn't think that it was doing the, apparently the smaller lights are brighter, but they have a less area of effect, so then the chandelier has a larger area of effect, but it's dimmer overall, so I think I prefer overall this look of the, what I've done here, but I think it would be cool to have a few also chandeliers interspersed down there. I can't remember how many bones I had done last time. I got all this here, all these, a couple of these left, and then that entire lounge area. That's a bummer. That's at the top of the base. It's so hard to get bones up here. I think I might switch up tactics and then just smash some of these and put a bunch more bone baskets at the bottom there. Really wish I could put bones on the cart. That'd be really nice. Well, shit, I kind of wanted to see a nighttime view from the observatory inside here, but I guess the sun is feeling like it wants to make its debut. The moon's tired. Fuck. Yeah, I still, let's see. You can see the idea I was going for here, just having a bunch of touchscreen panel TVs here inside, so I just need to recreate that on this side. Then just finish up a couple, like, what is that, 4 logs and, you know, like 12 rocks on each side here. Decent amount of sticks, but basically not too much work left up here. Two deerskin. Yeah, a bunch of sticks basically, and a few rocks, but I don't know. Mostly done up here, and the one thing that's going to be probably take up most time is if I want to get the finish the game, get that artifact ball. It's doing that thing where I can't get a double jump off of stuff I really should be able to get a double jump off of. Because yeah, I want to get the artifact ball and put it up. So hopefully I make this. I'm knowing if I have to go down. Yay. And I can get the artifact ball and place it right on top of this stone right here so that it's spike it in, and then it's right here so that you can be at the bottom there and then look up into the sky, and it's kind of like a focusing crystal of some kind. Kind of cool to have that as the telescope. Oh, excuse me. I should have brought the glider up here, damn it. But yeah, pretty happy with the progress I've made. I've only gotten like a few good days in since the last stream, to be honest. It's been annoying. Life keeps taking precedence, but what I have gotten done I'm pretty happy with, and whittled it down to mostly just quite a lot of bones left. Everything else is like yeah, that many rocks, that many sticks. That's pretty mediocre. I guess the deer skin and the logs is still kind of annoying, but it'll go down eventually. And then the skulls is pretty easy to grab, so there's no worry there. It's all pretty looking pretty good. So yeah, I think that's all changes I've had to show. Gotta get going pretty soon here, so yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Maybe I can just try for the water, see if I can. No way in heck. Oh, that's what makes it more fun if you're pretty sure you won't make it. Alright, so. Ooh, don't want to run out of being able to sprint. Sprint in midair, which really makes sense. Okay. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, so that's all, what? Okay. Okay. Very nice view. I guess, the view, the beauty, saved, deflected gravity. Rather interesting. Did I land... I shouldn't have turned around, I should have been looking. Did I land on the rock wall and it somehow flipped my gravity away slightly? That's kind of weird. Whatever. It's kind of nice that happened. At least I can hear how much I love the morning rays shining through. But yeah, I think this is a good spot to sign off to. That's pretty much all the changes I need to showcase there, and yeah, have a good one.